Today we're talking about Old Man Zenkichi from the Persona 5 Strikers game. Essentially the chaperone of the group, he's a hard-nosed pubsec agent and is probably the oldest Persona user ever. With that, here are my reasons why Zenkichi Hasegawa is Gramps Material. Spoiler warning for the plot of Persona 5 Strikers. At first the game portrays him as the cool kid at the back of the room, where he has a little trouble keeping it together.
Stripped off his clothing and ran around HQ until successfully detained.
Something amusing to you, Inspector Hasegawa?
However, our first official meeting with Zenkichi is when he rescues the fan thieves from this ego-filled drunk.
Knight in shining armor, my ass! I'm gonna punch her the lights out.
Careful now. Ooh, you really ate it there. You okay?
You totally knocked him on his ass?
As you can tell by the badge, Zenkichi is the real deal, who seems to have no problem snitching on his peers.
For example, you noticed the one over there yet?
Dumbass, what are you doing?
Sorry, my bad.
However, being a cop and all, Zenkichi wasn't exactly welcomed by the group.
Sorry, the curry's 86th. For you.
Oh, now that hurts.
Enjoy.
Sorry about that. We just despise the police is all.
It's kind of weird when you say it with a smile like that.
Oh, Haru. You could say he looks a little different from the typical agent. He's got the usual black suit and tie, but glaring white sneakers that really stand out. On his head, he's got long dark hair that connects to a beard chin strap, along with a forehead that could rival Haru's. Zenkichi's face has some real mileage to them, and I would estimate him to be in his 40s. With this, the fan thieves take every opportunity to call him Gramps.
You did pretty good, Gramps.
Yeah, nice one, Gramps.
I must admit, I'm seeing you in a whole new light, Gramps.
Yeah, you really came through, Gramps. I knew we could count on you, Gramps, son.
Come on, guys. At least call me by my name.
Don't feel bad, Gramps.
Hey, I won't deny I'm older than you guys, but that still stings, you know?
Well, everyone except Makoto and Ren, because they're respectful like that.
I didn't know you two were...
No. We're just friends.
Later on, when the fan thieves got stuck on the first birdcage, Zenkichi appeared out of nowhere.
A shady detective.
I'm pubsec, not just some cop detective. Wait, I'm not shady. Am I?
Yes, quite.
These kids are something else. Would you quit saying that kind of stuff with that smile on your face?
So what do you want?
Come on, enough of the cold shoulder. You know I'm trying to help you out.
Nah, we're good. We'll handle it on our own.
Great, happy to help. But, wait, come on now.
We're sorry. We just have zero trust in the police.
I told you to stop smiling when you say that.
In the end, he gave out some key info to progress the case.
Don't forget it, because you owe me one now. Got it?
They do end up paying back this favor by offering to bring Zenkichi into the cognitive world.
A jail full of shadows, with a monarch seizing desires, was it? What say we go get you tested for drugs now?
Once they do enter, the guy simply has a meltdown.
What? What is... This isn't real.
As if that wasn't enough, Sophie had to tell the poor guy this.
Questions. This is a jail. You are currently located within a jail.
And let's not forget his reaction to Morgana.
Monster cat!
As he joins the fan thieves on their journey across Japan, we learn that Zenkichi is very skilled behind the wheel, able to get to their destination quickly but safely. Emphasis on safely because you all remember what happened with Haru behind the wheel.
Many hours later.
I thought we were gonna die. I think we already did. My soul's barely tethered to my body.
Gonna puke.
My apologies, Haru, but I request you steer clear of the driver's seat from now on. I only have so many lives left.
Meow.
Hey, Okumura, what happened?
I was just driving normally, I think.
Without a persona, Zenkichi tends to operate in the background, occasionally offering some valuable intel and even special connections.
And I just happen to have enough invitations for all of you.
And he even set them up with a fancy hot spring hotel in Kyoto.
It looks like it costs a fortune. This is one of Kyoto's fanciest hot spring hotels. A single night averages 40,000 yen per person.
The perfect location to relive those hot spring memories, and you all know how those ended.
No excuses! Fist of justice!
However, at times, they can sometimes forget about poor old Zenkichi.
You guys forgot about me, didn't you? Why would you not get in contact with me?
Gramps, you completely slipped our minds.
All right then. Maybe I'll forget to keep you from getting arrested.
While you can sometimes seem like a stiff, he too knows how to unwind at the beaches of Okinawa.
Voila, you're beautiful.
Whoa. Well, it's some detailed work. For a bunch of damn kids! Get back here, you're all under arrest!
As a field agent, Zenkichi always has an eye for danger. While the team was bonding over a meal, Zenkichi could sense that something was wrong.
Later that night.
What? They can't be far! Find them!
Fortunately, the crew was able to escape to the lab, where we get to see another of Zenkichi's absurd takedowns.
Oh, wow. Watch your step there. You all right?
Not again! You totally threw him on his ass!
Hey, it was clearly self-defense.
While the team was on their way to Kyoto, Zenkichi receives a phone call from a mysterious Akane, and she doesn't sound happy.
Do I hear a bunch of girls with you? What an asshole! You're just out partying right now, aren't you?
This voice is later revealed to be his daughter. As a single father, he's always out working, which is something Mako can really relate with.
When you were little, your old man probably wasn't home often either, was he? How'd you feel about that?
Well, in retrospect, I'm very proud. My father was an officer who acted on his beliefs all the way to the end. He took his job a lot more seriously than you seem to, but when you boil it down, you two are actually quite similar.
You shouldn't diss your father so badly, comparing him to me.
However, the real source of the tension is Zenkichi's inability, or should I say refusal, to solve his wife's accident. So when he was late to the gravesite, Akane wanted nothing to do with him. Thankfully, the crew was able to defuse the situation by apologizing and cooking some curry together. Food does seem to solve everything in this game. As a final favor before leaving them, Zenkichi asked everyone to hang out in Akane's room, saying that she's into some online thing. Little did we know, we just walked into the room of the Fan Thieves #1 fan.
It's too much, isn't it? I know, it's lame.
No, that's not it, Akane-chan. You're into the Phantom Thieves, yeah?
How neat! We're all the same then. Huh? You mean you're...
Yup. We're, huge Phantom Thieves fans.
Right! I love the Phantom Thieves.
I guess your hairdos actually do remind me of them.
And she even has her own live stream.
It's been some time since we last met, fellow Phantom Freaks. Let us enjoy our time together tonight.
Is she copying you?
Despite the tough-looking exterior, Zenkichi has a good heart, such as that time he got himself arrested trying to warn the crew about a police ambush, and the time he found a lost kid in Sendai.
Hey, it's me. I got a kid who was separated from his mom here. Send someone over to look after him, would ya? I'm over it. Huh? What do you mean it's not worth pubsec's time? Quit screwing around. You call yourself an officer of the law?
However, he gets a little too passionate over the phone.
Hey, wait! Where are you going? It's okay, I'm not gonna hurt you or anything!
As you'll notice by now, Zenkichi at times can be downright goofy. I think even Sai-san might have been making fun of him.
I can see why they would trust you.
Speaking of goofy, wait till you hear Zenkichi try to touch a birdcage.
Oof, listen to that wolf howl.
Much later in the game, Akane becomes a monarch with her very own jail. This causes the Fan Thieves to go and rescue her. And who else to rush into a trap other than Ryuji? Lucky for them, Futawa fell behind and was able to escape and meet up with Zenkichi, who despite not having a persona, insisted on going into the Metaverse.
You do realize this could kill you.
That may be. But I'm Akane's father. I'd die for her without a second thought.
A few minutes later.
Get down already or they're gonna see you!
Get down, she says.
Defenseless without a persona, Zenkichi has to resort to sneaking his way through, forcing an actual stealth segment into a persona game. Zenkichi then confronts Akane about what actually happened to her mom and his reasons for looking the other way. But after finally realizing the true meaning of justice, we get Zenkichi's awakening.
For real?
I know what I have to do now. Condemn the evil and hunt them down.
Next thing we know, he's wearing something off a Van Helsing movie along with a black mask. Despite the badass outfit, he's still the same Zenkichi underneath.
What the? What happened to my clothes? Oh, am I finally losing my marbles?
Inside the Metaverse, he usually goes by the codename Wolf. In combat, he wields a two-handed greatsword and a pair of shiny revolvers. He has this unique Fury ability that adds some extra damage to his attacks, but at the cost of some health points. But when turned off, his attacks didn't allow him to regain the health back. Zenkichi doesn't exactly specialize in any element, but makes up for it with his excellent buff and debuff skills, which is really good for those special boss fights. And don't forget his flashy Showtime attack.
Give up already. I never miss my
Early in the story, Zenkichi only delivered the calling cards, often putting his job at risk.
Hey, didn't you hear what I said? Breaking and entering's a crime, you know?
Well, that's where you come in, Gramps.
However, when it came to sending a calling card to Konoe, Zenkichi was given the honor of writing it. On the day itself, they used a giant blimp to drop a ton of calling cards from the sky.
So, I just talk into this.
You're on, man. Just say it.
Okay. Now it's payback time. Ready or not, here we come!
During the announcement, you could tell that Zenkichi was a bit nervous. But hey, it's not like Ryuji did any better.
You stole the desires of countless people.
And tonight, we're making them, taking them.
You had one line!
The card itself was, should I say, very Zenkichi. Written sound like an arrest warrant that only a lawyer like Sai-san could appreciate.
It's an arrest warrant. Is there a problem?
It's supposed to be a calling card. What the hell's this party A crap?
Oh, shut up. Real big talk come from the guy who screwed up his line.
What? Look, I told you I didn't screw up.
We're baking them.
So what do you think about Zenkichi? Does he inspire you to be a public servant? Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment on Zenkichi Hasegawa, our favorite wolf-howling Gramps.